It is now coming up on 6:17. Did you like the snow today, Laura Queso?
I did. It's time for it, right?
Yeah.
What about you?
I like it. It's time for it. You're exactly right. And I say I liked it. I liked it. How about that? It's Monday. Jason, help me out. Is there more stuff for me to liked it as we move forward?
Well, you know, some people liked it, some people disliked it. You know, it kind of depends on where you are. Leaving last night, our show ended last night at 1 a.m. So coming in today, I was like, oh boy, we got a lot to talk about and unpack over the next 24 hours. And I tell you why. We're going to start out with the biggest threat is this winter weather advisory. It changed over from that winter storm watch to an advisory. So it's updated a little bit, upgraded, I should say, a little bit for our region here. Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga, Ashtabula County, you're still under the gun of this until about 4 a.m. tomorrow morning because we're going to still be having some of these lake effect bands moving through. I want you to focus on the winds right now because some areas are due west right now, some of it still coming off of the lake at this hour, but these are sustained winds at about 15 miles per hour on average. Feels like temperatures, because we have this Arctic blast coming in with that reinforcing cold front, it feels like the single digits. At this point, that is not going to be the case later on tonight through the early hours of tomorrow morning. This is strictly a lake effect band event that's happening across the Great Lakes states, and we're still seeing some of the lake effect bands out towards the east right now, over towards the Heights region, Minner, North Madison, Rock Creek, even Orwell, Parkman. You're still picking up some light snow, even down towards the Turnpike. They're still getting reports of some light banding snow moving through this region as well. As I widen the scan, as I said before, strictly a lake effect band event. This is why I'm saying this, because we really don't have a frontal boundary that's come through that's bringing with it a whole lot of moisture. The last cold front we had was just over 24 hours ago. So we still have these lakes across the region that are still relatively warm in the low 40s. And I want to show you some GOES satellite imagery right now. You can see these little striations coming through Michigan, Northeast Ohio, even towards Pennsylvania and upstate New York. This is the lake bands that's happening in terms of our cloud cover that's over us right now. Additional snowfall, a bit more light. Some of the models have backed off this a little bit, but I think on average, at least a ½ inch up to an inch of additional snowfall on top of what we've already received is still going to be continuing across the region. Your National Design More hour-by-hour forecast. We're focused on the snow, we're focused on the temperatures, and also the wind direction, my friends. So take this into account here. Once we get the winds coming straight out of the north here, you're going to see some of these striations of lake bands extending farther south. The good news is there's dry air moving back in. So what matters most for us this evening? The 3 Ps, or the 4 Ps, I should say. I need to add one to that. Pets, plants, pipes, and people. It's going to be bone chilling overnight tonight with these lake effect bands transitioning to more of a southerly tier. But the short-term break I'll tell you about, you can see here in your Union Home Mortgage 7-day. By Wednesday, temperatures moderate a little bit. They go back warmer into the low 40s, 30s. By the end of the week, another system moves through. By the weekend, lots to talk about in this 7-day.